which I'm being
Yeah.
I'm not
Nah, dude. It was honestly neither of us are. It's okay. It's all right. We're just stretching here.
just doing our best. What we've got, guys.
All right, we are down to 13 in our 2023 Phoenix H2 and 2023 Prism Asia 2-box football stack. That one is our closest to full, but I know we got some people that are just into baseball. So if y'all want to start taking cracks at that Logo Factor 2-boxer, we'll try to get that ripped tonight as well. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to start the podcast here momentarily.
All right, that breaks up now.
All right, I'll get that added in. Cool. All right. Yeah, so store's full. I believe almost everything can run tonight. The Luminance 4-box that we just posted will run Friday. That's the plan. But I think we have everything else on hand. Yeah, you have the mega case and the hockey. Yep. Yeah, so everything else that's in the store can run tonight. That Luminance 4-box will run Friday if we can close it up. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll start the show. As always, be a part of the show. Join us in chat. If you're watching anywhere but cardculture.net via district, you're asleep. Come join us. Be a part of the chat. All right. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to just guess on what episode this is. Here we go.
Let's see if you get it right.
Let's see if I get it right. What up? What up? What up? It is the Shake and Break Show, episode 63.
Yeah.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
First in chat.
Super excited for tonight's show. We got a lot of interesting stuff to get into. But before we do, Papillon's question of the day. We start off of the hobby topic, and we start with something random off the dome from Papillon.
What's he got?
All right.
I don't like when you laugh like that. It makes me nervous.
All right. What would be the stock price for Enzo? And how many shares? Now, here's the thing. The shareholders can vote, and they basically control your life. So there's got to be a well thought out response here.
Do I get that money? Is that how that works?
Yeah, but like you're selling the stock. Yeah.
So I own the stock.
He said, "I don't think I'd buy." Damn.
That's fine with me. Yeah, let's do. We'll do Class A shares at 1,000 each, and make 1 million shares. Good luck. 1 billion market capitalization there.
Wow. Yeah. No, that's big. That's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to control my life, I need at least $500 million. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I think I'm gonna go like really like simple numbers here.
All right.
I'm just gonna go 100 shares,
Ooh.
$1 million each.
Okay. So make the barrier to entry a little higher.
Yeah. The issue that I'll run into though is there's some sick individuals that can afford that. You know what I mean? So that part's a little worrisome, but it's better than the amount of trolls that could afford a lower cost of entry.
Lower dollar amount. Yeah. Except for here's the plot twist: I get my money and then I buy your shares.
Yeah, no, they see that's the thing. They definitely would just have you torture yourself. Maybe, but then they lose their money, right? I think in this scenario, right, in this dreamscape, like you turn out a good egg, like that stock price goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Our shares aren't for sale. I like it.
Yeah, no, I think that's where that goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would. I don't know how it would work. But I will say, if this topic interests you, there is an actual story of an individual doing this, and the shares were very, very cheap, comparatively speaking. And the dude like ruined his life. They like had him change his job. I think they had him break up with his girlfriend. Like,
jeez,
they told him who he couldn't date. Like, it's definitely a weird thing. I don't have the link to it, but it definitely like it's pretty wild.
That's some people are just sick, man.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some hobby stuff. Enzo, PSA God, what do we got?
Oh man! All right, so friend of the show, Grand Salami Sports Cards. He grades cards for his customers kind of the same way that we do. And so he hit Notani Gold Finest Flashbacks Auto, sent it into PSA. It got a 9. They did send it in Express. And for those unaware, when you send Express, they provide grader notes. Well, the grader notes for this specific card said that centering was the issue. However, if you look at the card, it is like nearly perfectly centered. Like there's no debate about it. You know what I mean? It's not even close. So, Grand Salami tweets it out and says, hey, Nat Turner PSA, we're really disappointed to get a 9 on this card. It's one of the cleanest cards I've seen. We decided to resubmit Express. Okay, so they had submitted it once, got a 9, resubmitted as Express to get notes, which is so dumb. Like, not of them, but rather that you have to do that just to get notes. And the grader notes were verbatim front, top to bottom, and it's just not there. So he says, hey, like this definitely falls inside of the 60-40 tolerance for centering, which is what PSA requires for a PSA 10. And PSA ended up changing the grade. So there's a couple of things to unpack here. One, what we know about serial number cards at PSA is once they are graded, PSA is able to reference that card in their database. So for instance, if you're this Ohtani, let's say it was numbered, 8 of 50. Okay. And they resubmit it, they crack it and resub it. Well, PSA can look up and see that Ohtani 8 of 50 Finest Flashbacks Gold Auto got a 9. And therefore they're more likely to give it a 9 again, because why would they change their grade? Right. So really, like, it's just, one, it's a terrible precedent to set that like you just tweet something and then you'll change your grade. But two, it just really shows you how subjective grading is and like how BS some of these graders are. Like, bro, there's no reason this card should, if that was the only thing wrong with the card was the centering. There's no world this shouldn't have got a 10 to begin with, right?
So
we actually had this happen on one of our cards. We sent in a Skeen Sparkle Auto. It got a 6. I cracked it. I looked it over under magnification, under high-powered LED lights. I tilted the back of it. The person resubmitted it, and it got the same grade, and the note said dent on the back. There wasn't a dent on the back. There's no dent on the back. We both checked it, both the customer and myself. And so it's just like, man, should we have maybe just sent out a tweet and
So I have to point this out. Zay actually finally made a really good point in chat, so I wanted to share it with the audience.
Oh, wow.
He said it's the Texas scenario. So for those of you who don't know, Texas played Georgia in college football this past weekend, and there was a big pass interference call where Texas ended up getting an interception, running it back for a good, great field position, and they called pass interference. And Texas fans threw trash all over the stadium from all over. There was trash everywhere, and they had to stop the game. And during the stoppage, they reviewed it, and they came back, and they said, no pass interference. So I think, that's really, a great comparison for this is, it –
the only difference I see, though, is that they should have called it a 10 to begin with. And
for sure.
And pass interference was a bad call.
Oh, see, I thought they shouldn't have called pass interference. I thought they.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, but the scenario obviously is different, but that comparison of just they. Now, what you said is totally true. People are just gonna tweet out, make a fuss, and not that Grant Salami is making a fuss, but that's, essentially now people can just start complaining and publicly, and I think it just highlights because I believe Salami actually reached out to them through the right channels, not through.
Correct.
Social media, and they basically
get bent like they told us.
Exactly. And it's if you guys would have just handled it then, they could have fixed it. Everything would have been good. And there would have been no beef, and you wouldn't have set the precedent that now, you have to go on social media and complain in order to get it fixed.
Well, and I think there's a couple of other implications here is is this going to make PSA less likely to provide grader notes for the bulk level subs? Because that's, if they have to provide notes, they have to stand by their grades. And they say that 2 people look at a card. It's complete BS. There's no world where 2 people are reviewing a card. The mistakes that I've seen, I've submitted thousands and thousands of cards. The QA it's not real. There's no quality assurance. There's none. That department doesn't exist. It's a dude playing Pong. Solitaire.
Dude, I told you, they literally they have an empty room with just some tables, and they drop it there, and that's QA1. And then the room right next to it is QA2. And every day, some intern just walks the bucket from one to the other and drops it off. And no one ever looks at it either time. I'm definitely convinced.
Oh, I mean, bro, look, I'd venture to bet, they're obviously prioritizing speed and turning cards because that's how they make money.
Yeah.
It's just man, I just hate it. Can we just get a real service here? I mean, how many times have we gotten cards and they're labeled wrong? We've had cards where PSA literally bent the card.
Hi.
Literally, Pop hit a card in a break. We have video. It was not bent. We sent it in. It was not bent. I
three of five. 3 of 5.
10 times magnification. Didn't see anything. We sent it in. Got a PSA 4. And it's very frustrating. And I hate to see it. But unfortunately, it is the reality of PSA, and PSA is king.
Yeah, someone in chat pointed out, imagine hour 7 in your shift and you still have 100 hours to go through. And
Yeah,
like
like
that's
how easy is it for you to just mail it in? It's too
yeah.
easy.
Yeah, and it's easy for onlookers to just like look at like the grader in particular, but it's definitely a company thing. You know, if there was if there was more, grading is just like our job. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's the thing is like I think that if you're in that position and you're getting bombarded. Yeah, I bet they're understaffed as well. Yeah, no, exactly. You're just getting bombarded, and your boss is like, "Yo, you got to finish these before 4 o'clock." Like,
I think the problem is actually, and their CEOs talked about it too, is like the turnover is very high. And to my follow up question for him would be, why is that? Are you not paying people well enough? Are you demanding too much of them?
from what I've
PSA
heard,
makes enough money, dude.
from what
They
I've
make enough
heard, their
money.
basic graders do not. It's like 15 an hour or something.
Yeah, and so my question now is like, bro, you were making hand over fist cash, right? It's no secret. PSA grades millions of cards, like 1 million plus cards a month.
And what's their overhead? Like the slabs themselves, and then staff.
Yeah, see. So now we're getting into the economics of it. You know? It's like, bro, pay your people well for them to grade correctly. And another thing is like, they've got these expected turnaround times, and they smash them consistently. And while I know that's good business, but like, at what cost, right? Are we missing stuff because we're moving too fast?
Yeah.
Me personally, I'd rather them take their time, go to the exact service window, and just get it right.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Because the fact
Take
that
your time, grade my cards correctly, slab them correctly, label them correctly, actually do quality assurance.
the fact that there's a real legitimate business model in this hobby, especially if you go to shows to inspect PSA 9s in hand
Yeah.
and be like, yeah, you know what? I think I can crack this, make it a 10 and quadruple my money. And like that's a real business model that I know people that make a lot of money doing that. And
I've done it. I've literally bought PSA 9s and turned them into 10s.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's very tough. So one of the things we like to talk about on this podcast is always we talk about the new releases for the week. So Enzo, WNBA Select, when does that come out? Is it tomorrow?
Let me see here. Let's make sure I get this right. It comes out in 2 days and 15 hours.
Okay, so in 2 days, WNBA Select comes out. For our Caitlin Clark fans out there, which is basically everyone who wants to be in that product, guess what? The one of one Caitlin Clark auto has been pulled. It's been pulled already by none other than everyone's favorite breakers that we're not going to advertise, but you know who it is.
You know who
the same people that get all of the loaded boxes. They've already hit the one of one. Hang it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, just such a freaking bad look, man. It sucks.
Silly.
It sucks because, like, not that we were going to buy that product just to hit that card. Because like I want to see like where it settles in price, and I definitely want to break some for the group. But to see that already, that like took a lot of wind out of my sails. Just it's one thing to see it pulled on release day, but like I haven't even gotten to make my purchase yet, and it's gone.
Can't even get access to the product before these supers get pulled. It's insane.
Yeah. So that, like I said, we had some good stuff for this week's show. Oh boy.
Like also like what is that going to do to their bottom line now? Like on the product? Like I mean I know obviously they're making good money because it's they're just printing cardboard. It's not like it's they've got to cover their licensing obviously, but like what does this do to box prices now? I mean that's obviously she's the chase.
Yeah.
Right? Like I mean it'd be like if the Wemby Super was pulled a week before release. Do you get chargebacks for people that pre-ordered? You got breakers like ourselves that probably aren't going to touch it now unless it's like super, super low. So,
yeah,
just hate it.
Yeah, no, definitely not a fun thing to stumble on. Shout out to Big Worms on X.
Tim the God.
Appreciate you, Tim.
Love you, Dad.
Love you, Dad. All right. I'm gonna skip this next story on our notes because I want to circle back to it because I think it's a happier thing than the rest of this.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, we've already been going down this negative rabbit hole, so I was like, let's finish all of that. We'll circle back to the happy. So I stumbled upon a post on X from @DgenRips.
Good dude.
If you pulled a CJ Stroud out of 299 refractor auto from Topps Composite on release week, set it off to get graded, got a PSA 9, and then sold it, you're looking at sold it this week, you're looking at an 80% loss, including grading fees. September 1st, right when Composite came out, CJ Stroud raw out of 299 sold for $1,500. 60 bids, sold for $1,500. All right. PSA 9, October 20th, refractor auto to 299, sold for $320. Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it. We were one of the things we said when the whole unlicensed what was that? So the unlicensed August and September that Topps laid on us. Are these cards going to hold value? And we actually said that the top names would retain some semblance of value. We were dead wrong.
Yeah, no. We're saving the happy story. We're going darker. We got another one too.
Bear with us for a moment here.
It's like on the news when they go through just like they're talking about a murder scene, and then they take you to like puppies at the end.
Like boy saves puppy from a tree.
We're saving the boy saves puppy from a tree at the end.
Now, you've also got to consider that Stroud, I guess, hasn't had the hottest start this year.
I don't think anybody's like selling Stroud being a stud. But it's
still, I mean, he's still having a good season.
Yeah.
He's still having a good season. Like he's obviously not lighting it up. He's had a couple games under 150 yards, but like they're winning football games. They competed with the Packers this week. So it's like you've got to attribute most of this to just it being unlicensed, right? And Wemby hasn't had this big of a fall off, which we kind of talked about that.
Wait, what do you mean?
When this all first happened, like Wemby's cards haven't dropped that.
Oh yeah.
No.
So Mercury Wemby. Let's talk about it.
Well, I said drop. Okay, that's where they started, sir. That's where they started. I'm talking about the Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome Wembanyama.
No,
still went down though.
Still
went down.
You're right, but for those of you who don't know, what's the official name of it? I know it's just Mercury, but is it Topps Chrome?
Topps Mercury.
Topps Mercury. It's the Wemby release that came out. Boxes are doing $9,500. All right. Obviously, the big chase is all of the different Wembys. all the different
Yeah.
Wemby patches and dual autos with people, and cool. For 9,500, it's gonna be all.
Hold on. We get a timeout here. We got to go back to Chrome for a second.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
This is nuts. All right. So if you bought a Topps Chrome Wembanyama refractor auto on release, it was $7,000. Okay. Bear with me here. If you graded that card and got a 9, it's at now 2,550. That was last month. A purple just did 2,400.
Yikes.
So never mind. I take back my comment. Unlicensed basketball has dropped as precipitously as the football.
So
You may continue.
So on the Mercury, a Wemby patch auto out of 35.
Yeah.
You'd think that's a banger, right? It's a $9,500 box. This card's out of 35 RPA, $2,000.
Bro, that's the same as the purple PSA 9. What the hell? So you're telling me a card from a Topps Chrome basketball beat Mercury?
Yeah, essentially. And what's the purple out of?
I believe 250.
So a purple out of 250 beat a patch auto out of 35 from a premier product.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That can't be right. I'm trying to like disprove this. I'm gonna do my best, but I don't. Patch out of 75 did 2,500. Patch out of 35 did 3,700 today.
Okay.
So it's up and it's down. Out of 35, non-patch auto 2,175. Black refractor auto out of 10 did 6,800. So that's still less than the all-time high for the refractor auto when Topps Chrome dropped. So, dude, I mean, that's not a pretty picture for a box that costs $9,000.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, I see the next thing. I guess that leads us to your hobby question.
Yeah. My question is, how will unlicensed basketball hold up over time? I think we just answered it. I don't think that's a question anymore. It's not doing well, and I don't think it will do well. We kind of talked about it too when they dropped, but obviously Topps will get the license eventually. But I think this year they would have to do another unlicensed release. Is that right?
I think so. Yes, sir.
And so, like, who's holding that up? Bronny James?
Yeah, no.
He's not holding that up. I mean, Jaden Daniels will hold football up. I believe that, as long as he is not dead.
Yeah, no.
He's good enough to hold up the football, I believe. Caleb Williams.
Yeah, no. Caleb looks legit.
Yep. So I think the football will actually do what the basketball did price wise this year, and I think and Drake May as well. Yeah, no, football will be solid. Football will be fine.
Well,
basketball, not so much.
Depends on how they price it.
Well, I mean, that's what I said about basketball, and then boxes are doing $450.
Yeah,
it's a good class for football, so I think football will be okay. But yeah, I don't think we'll see the same energy for basketball this year.
But I'm not sure on Marvin Harrison. I don't think Marvin Harrison has a Fanatics deal either. I know he has a lawsuit with Panini.
He does. I know that for a fact. He actually got sued by Fanatics for not fulfilling an agreement.
Yeah. So I don't think he has Fanatics cards. He's not going to have autos, I don't think, for anyone.
I don't think he's signing shit. I think he's just like, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
My dad told me said miss me.
Yeah, it's the same dad.
My dad signed too many cards in the junk wax era.
Yeah, that's it's the same dad that may or may not have been a part of a murder at a car wash in Philadelphia.
What can you do? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hey, bro, he was killing people when he was on my fantasy team. You know what I mean?
Oh man. No, you remember when I used to cheese Marvin Harrison in Madden and just run in routes and out
Yeah.
routes?
I do.
Yeah. Good times. Now I do it with Devonta Smith. How about that? All right, so we're gonna circle back to what I thought was a more positive story. Allen and Ginter. I like Allen and Ginter. It's a goofy product. It has a very interesting choice of cards, and this year they have partnered with the Westminster Kennel Club to bring us best in show dog trading cards, and I have to say I'm really stoked for this.
All right. I'm not a huge Allen and Ginter fan. I don't think that's any secret. But I think this is cool because there's people out there that they're going to go nuts for this. I mean, even when Topps posted it on Twitter, like the response was very positive.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, if they would have just done random dogs, I don't think it would have been as cool. But the actual partnership with the Westminster Kennel Club is that's kind of gas.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like the effort there, especially to prop up a product that's usually I will say Allen and Ginter always has really cool chase.
Yeah, no, it's
dinosaur cards.
It always just cards. Yeah, it's just like I when I first started in the hobby and I realized like what it was. I went to a card shop and I had to explain it to some guy who was like asking about it, and I was just like, dude, if you're trying to rip a box to like make money, right, to hit a big hit and make money, it's not the box. But
no,
cracking open a nice Celtic and just having a nice personal box rip and just vibing, sitting on the porch maybe, like just cooling it, I think it's a really cool rip. Like it's just fun. It's tough to not open it and like not crack a smile while you're opening it.
Yeah. And again, it's not, it's not my style of collecting. But I mean, yeah, if you told me bring a box to a party, Allen and Ginter, Goodwin champs.
Yeah.
If there's some old heads in there, maybe little garbage pail kids.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Some goofy shit.
It's just fun, And I think I think a lot of times, for better or for worse, this hobby takes itself a little too serious. So I love the things that kind of ground us back to just like having fun. Just enjoyment, childlike excitement. You get a ribbon.
It's all about ROI, Pop. Yeah, ROI is all.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the alt comp, bro?
Shit. All right, real quick though, I got something for you. I didn't put this in the show notes on purpose because I wanted a raw reaction from Papillon here. I need raw Papillon reaction. 2024 Topps Chrome Formula One Tuesday pre-order, which was today, and it's very unremarkable because I didn't see anybody talking about it. 8 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. $230. Thoughts?
Who are the rookies?
It's not Piastri, right?
No, Piastri
was no rookies. Yeah, there's no rookies.
Oof.
Yeah.
See, so like
we do collect F1.
Yes.
We do collect F1.
Yeah, both of us do. It's just, man, it's tough. There's no rookie chases. And I told you this when it all first started, when I first got into F1, when we first started breaking it, I was curious how the driver autos would hold up year over year, being the fact that like it's the same driver. Like it's, there's no rookies in this class. So like there being obviously like aside from like Lewis or Max, everyone else is just like what could just be a good driver for a few years and kind of fade off. Like Lewis and Max are like legendary. Oh,
This
nice.
is the only Topps Chrome Formula One we recognize.
2020.
2020, the true GOAT.
Yeah, 220 for 32 cards. It's eight cards per pack, 12 packs per box. 96 cards. Yeah.
Hard pass.
Yeah, it's
we used to break
tough.
a lot of F1, and we've just been doing less and less each year because the card single prices have just kept going down. Anything that's not 2020 just keeps going down, and the box prices just continue to not make sense.
Yeah, that's one that I hope that like some distributors get saddled with and like need to move at like 170 a box.
Happen.
Because like that
was last year. I'm looking it up.
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Gotcha, bro. 250 last year.
Yeah. But last year we had Piastri, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like at least you had a chase.
Yeah, and there you can get them right now on DA for $245. Much more cards too per, right? Wasn't it 12 by 12?
I believe so.
Yeah. And so on eBay you can get a box for about 200. So yeah, lower than release price.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, man. Just make it make sense, you know?
Yeah, it almost is like, to me, it should be like if it released at 200 and then it, you got it on resale because it's slow at 160, 150. I think it's there. I understand Topps not being able to release a product with Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, amongst others.
So there's 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. So the card count has actually gone up. But as Bowen so eloquently put in our chat here, and I forgot to mention this, they added F3 drivers.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, I'm out.
They turned it into Prism, basically.
Yeah, no, I'm out on that. It's tough, man.
Yeah. So, yeah. I just wanted to get your raw reaction on that. So,
yeah, no,
I put it in the show notes. I didn't want to have you time to think about it.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, someone in chat. Remember when Lewis Robert base rookie cards were selling for $20? Oh yeah,
man. Don't I?
Oh yeah.
Don't I?
I'm pretty sure.
Money.
I'm pretty sure I sold Mosaic base Herbert cards at $60 a pop.
Mm-hmm. What?
Insane. Mosaic. Oh man, what a time. I'm glad it's not that anymore. But also, it was fun.
Yeah. How about that ride in?
All right. Well, speaking of fun, before we wrap up the show, we do want to talk a little bit about what we have coming up. Enzo, what do we have coming up?
So this Friday, we're going to be live again at CGC, the grading company down in Sarasota, beautiful Sarasota, Florida. We will be live breaking our Kakawao Warner Brothers character auction number 2. So it's a 10-box case. Those are available on cardculture.net. If you scroll down to the Kakawao section, you can see all of the character spots up for bid. The really cool thing about this, guys, is if you get in this break, and we hit you a numbered card or an auto, we'll grade that card for free at CGC by the end of the day. All right. So if you hit something numbered, you don't even have to tell us to do anything. We are going to get it graded at CGC, and we'll have them back by the end of the day. And we can reveal them on the Friday night stream that night. Additionally, if you hit any like silver or insert and you want to get it graded, we can do it for you at the show as well. Or at the at CGC as well, and we'll do it at our dealer price, which I believe is about $8.50 per card. So they're doing that for us since we're going to be there on site. So it's a super cool experience. We had a lot of fun doing it last time. We did it with the Kakawa Cosmos, and we ended up pristining that R2D2 out of 10, which is actually up on bid right now on eBay. Check it out. Shameless plug. I think we actually had how many pristines did we get? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, no, we
Kakawa stuff's pretty clean.
Yeah, and I mean it literally we opened it and handed it right to them. It was actually it all went really smooth. And I think the coolest thing was being able to send out people slabs. Like when we sent out mail that Monday, to be able to send it all out with slabs was one of the cooler things we ever got to do.
Yeah, no, we had a fantastic time. We're looking forward to it. Being back again, going to Japan, getting some sushi for lunch. Gonna be a good time.
We might get a Thundercat appearance, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I reached out. I told them. I say, "Yo, we'll be in the area if you want to try to meet for lunch. I know you're gonna be busy, but we'll see what's up."
Yeah. Yep.
That is it for this week's episode of the Shake and Break Show. If you're watching live, hang tight. We're just gonna do some screen flipping, and then we'll get into some breaks. I know we got some personals that have been purchased, so we'll get into that, and then we'll see what breaks we can close. If you're listening on Spotify or YouTube or Twitch or any of the places you can find us, thank you so much for the love and support. It means the world. Episode 63. This is only the beginning. Until next week, No Flow Nation. Let's ride. All right. So give us 1 minute, Enzo. You have that personal on your end.
I do.
All right. So you just let me know when you're ready, and we can.
I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this. All right. 3, 2.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
sorry. I clicked out when I did something.
All
right, now go.
All right. 3. All right.
All right, sir. Let's see what this basketball blaster has in store for us here. Best of luck.
While Enzo gets situated. We're down to 13 in football. That's going to be the closest one to kill. And we also have the 2-box logo fractor. Guys, we've been pretty hot on the logo. These ones came courtesy of the god Steve Wetz. So these are probably hot boxes.
All right, good luck, sir.
I mean, they're the same boxes. Everyone.
Breakers get loaded boxes. All right, I think we have a rated rookie for Orlando or Dallas. It should be good. Come on. Caleb Houston, darn it, and Keegan Murray, my house.
Is that
correct answer?
Houston's brother?
I think so. Correct answer would have been Paolo. All right, I think we have a silver splash insert. Hollow, I should say. Kenneth Lofton for the Grizzlies. And a Devin Booker splash. Hollow. Splash. Ooh, that's numbered to 149. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go. How about that?
Sneaky one.
Little numbered Devin Booker for you. Yeah, that's pretty good out of a blaster. We'll take that. Really, like when I open basketball blasters, I'm like, can I just get like a purple or like a hollow rated rookie, good rated rookie?
Right.
So you get some numbered stuff and
Squawks in for 2 football. Let's go.
DeAndre Ayton on the purple. Their Suns hit. Favorite to win the Western Conference this year. Yeah, the autocorrect is crazy up here in district. All right. Jovic on the rated rookie and a My House and Edwards. You think Pops ain't gonna get the win tonight?
Yeah, Rob, this you. You good, sir.
All right, another rated rookie for blue
Bobby,
team. Come on.
got it, brother.
Jalen Williams, the
Oh,
wrong one.
wrong
The wrong
Jalen
one.
Williams. No.
I missed when I pulled the right Jalen Williams.
Hey, Bobby, who do you or what do you PC?
All right, last one, rated rookie, Kennedy Chandler for the Grizzlies. All right, not a bad blaster. Definitely could use some better
Junkwag.
rookies.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So Devin Booker to 149, definitely pretty solid. 148 of 149. Almost a bookend there. Cool, man. I'm happy you're happy. We got 9 left in.
9 left in football. First
Okay.
snuck 2 spots in. I didn't see that.
Cool.
I'm gonna go check my Mr. Face stash. I might have some good junk backs for Bobby.
Okay.
Back. Let me go see what I got.
Yeah, no, we try to I need to restock. I try to do personal blaster rips like for stuff that we can get pretty cheap from distribution. Cuz man, you go to the store now and it's like, bro, every blaster is like $35, $40. Pretty tough out here for retail these days. So, yeah, we're going to keep doing that though. So, if you guys ever want like a cheap blaster, I'm going to try to keep us loaded with one of each kind of sport.
Yeah,
Ooh, what's he got?
I got 2 packs for you, Bobby.
Nice.
I hope you like Desert Storm and chicken wings.
Oh man, what a treat.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just put your name on these, so send them out with your first mail.
Celtics tied the 3 record. Yeah.
They're
Jeff,
just
I was
lighting
telling
it up.
Pop, I was reading a capper today talking about how to take Jason Tatum under 27 and a half points. And yeah, that was hilarious. The guy put 1.5 units on that. He lost them before the half.
Just 1.5 unit banger for the night.
I told Pop, I was like, I'm not that dumb. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'll tell you this, bro. It is very hard for me to take unders on any stats. Because I
Especially
feel
the
so
Celtics.
but I feel so dumb. Like any sport. The one day I did it, it was some no-name receiver for Detroit. He's like their 5th receiver. I took him like under a catch and a half. My man had 3 catches in 1 drive and then never saw the field again. I was like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, no. Unders are dangerous, especially for the Celtics. It's just
Whoa, Bowen and Jeff. All right, we got 2 left in football. You want to
I'm
run
already
that?
starting the sheet. Yeah, no fun on the unders either. Agreed.
All right, let me grab that. All right, doing a little football.
The one on stage is it just closed. We'll be running. It's the Prism Asia and Phoenix H2 football.
I will put this logo on stage now. I'll be the next one we try to crack. Unless other stuff picks up steam, we got 26 in hockey, 26 in the Bowman Chrome, 20 mega box case break. 26 in the next basketball, 9 in the next Marvel. Think we have any Star Wars up right now? All right, Jeff's in for some logo. We're down to 24. Let's see if we can get that over the line, man. Why not us? One sec. We break whatever we're able to fill. That's kind of how it goes. Got a missed call. Hopefully, everybody's okay.
Mhm.
Yes, if it doesn't fill tonight, it won't go tonight. It would go on our next stream, which would normally be Thursday. This week it'll be Friday night. It's very fluid. Sometimes breaks will fly off the shelf. Sometimes it takes a little while. One thing you'll see about what we do here is there's always a variety available. And part of that means sometimes breaks move faster than others. So we do our best to not have a break sit for longer than a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday cycle. So normally everything breaks within the week, but there's always there's outliers.
I think those last two Prism are carded right
Ah, why do you have those last cards?
Yeah, those two are no longer in the cart, so they're still available. Actually, I'm short a spot too. So
Um,
got the fillers, got the marble.
so how many do we have left? Two.
Yeah, maybe three. Trying to see some marble.
Yeah, don't spend another 288. It's all good. I mean, as long as you're cool waiting for Friday, we'll you're not out of luck. um, That's a good thing about District and about what we're doing here at Car Culture is like this is a hub. We're always here. Um, you know, it's not a it's not like a fly by night stream. I think we've done over 150 streams here on District. Steve Wetz, what a real
Probably been
mensch.
more than that, honestly.
You're probably right.
All right, we are closed.
Oh. Yo, yeah, you just did, man. Appreciate it. Hey, if you go into the marketplace, like you're gonna go buy another logo fractor spot, offer $1 on that same break that you already joined. It's your first time with us, and you helped us out closing that. So just offer $1 on the Topps Chrome logo fractor, and we'll accept that offer. Appreciate you.
All right, let me know when you're ready for the switch, my friend. It's ready to go.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2.
There it is. All right, cool. This is for this right here. This is what we're.
Send that note if you haven't.
I just did. All right, we'll put logo back up on stage. Let me switch the break title, get the random up, and we will be good to go.
All right, there you go, sir. Your spot for $1 has been accepted. 23 left in logo. Let's do it.
Of course, thanks for joining. All right. Yo, Enzo, do me a favor, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wake me up when September ends, bro. I was just like looking. I was like, "Yep, we're still in September." Oh yeah.
Oh, are we? All right, well then I guess you're asleep, brother.
All right, let's get into these randoms. All right, we're gonna roll the dice. If it's less than 5, we'll do it again. It's less than 5, so we'll do it again. Tolielli, welcome to Flows. All right, 6 times this time. So we'll do 6 times on the teams, 6 times on the names. We got Atlanta down to Buffalo. And 6 times on our names. And we have my man Rob down to Jeff. All right, and this is the class of 2023. Stroud does not have autos, but his non-autos do numbers. It's licensed, so how about that? For those of you following along in our show. All right, Ace of Diamonds, One Spot Pony, Houston, Burris with Cleveland, and Indy with an I. Clendy, Miami. I believe you're a Miami fan, Caleb? No. Why do I feel that way? Deep
Chicago, huh?
Yeah. No, that's why as I said it, I was like, no, I don't, maybe he's not. D. Becker to Minnesota, or getting Minnesota. Hunt, Carolina, Chicago, Nolans, and the Jets. Burris, Detroit, and Tennessee. Jeff, Buffalo, and Super Steelers, Super Bowl. Lars with Zona and Jacksonville. Bowen, Baltimore, Dallas, New England, and the Giants, and Seattle, excuse me. My man, Rob, Atlanta, Philly, and San Fran. Bobby getting Vegas. River Seekers getting the Rams and Washington. Bowen getting Green Bay. Wait. Green Bay for Seattle. I see. Never mind. Squat getting Kansas City. Steve Wetz getting Cincy and Denver. Trevor recreational vehicle with Tampa, and W. Tolley with the Chargers.
Hey, bro, y'all know I'm the spreadsheet god. I thought you were gonna sneak that one past me. Come on. Who do you think you are? I am.
I was, dude. I was like,
yeah, no, we really fucked Pop up on that. He was like, wait a second. I didn't even have time to do we have a trade.
Yeah, no, there's no Woj bomb, nothing.
That reminds me of when you pulled the numbered Woj bomb out of Big Win Champion. How awesome that was.
I just shrieked, Woj bomb!
Woj bomb!
Oh, yeah, I used to be a huge Raiders fan. It was just a phase.
Sam Houston's state game is still 0-0 in the third quarter.
I guess I didn't ask.
No, they scored 7-0.
Does anyone else want to trade? It's 7-0, you said?
Yep. Sam Houston finally scored in the third.
I'm telling you, 21-0. Well, Autumn Wind was burned into my computer screen. Yeah, you guys really messed me up with that fastest trade. I just kind of I assumed that everyone else would have moved as rapidly.
Bowen had that in chat instantly, and Squawk responded instantly as well.
What up, Minty? Yeah, dude, it's tough, man. It's tough. I think the stronger and faster these players get, the more dangerous the sport gets. And yeah, it'll be. I don't know if like my grandkids will play football. I don't. At least not the way it looks today.
I already told Lucas no chance.
I more so meant that like it won't even be an option.
Yeah, tackle football wouldn't really exist.
Yeah, I mean, I had 4 concussions in high school, and I wasn't playing against professional freaking semi trucks.
Never had to play Armwood.
Oh no, dude! I played Hillsboro, and the center tossed me into the freaking air. I did a backflip. That was my first concussion.
Dude, I'll never forget. It was our junior year at Middleton. I went to the Armwood game. And bro, I wish I would have taken a picture of their O-line versus our D-line. It was the most hilarious thing ever.
All right,
miniature.
I'm gonna let you guys decide, but I would lean Phoenix first and then Prism. But if you guys want to just do the Prism just to see if we hit a banger, we can do that too.
I'll be right back, boys.
What y'all want to do? Wow, Bowen said it. All right. Prism Team All. Find one exclusive base or rookie Prism Red and Yellow, numbered to 44 or 8. One pack. Everybody knows the rules. What's he got? All right. Jack Campbell, Keanu Benton, Amari Cooper, Daniel Dimes. We got a Brian Breesy, Silver, non-rookie. I don't think. Seahawks, Jordan Brooks. And that is to 44. 13 of 44. It's nice that you get a guaranteed number hit, but was hoping it'd be something a little more substantial. But Bowen made the smart decision, started us off with Prism. So now instead of being let down, we go into this box with hope. All right. So, dude, that's honestly that's kind of what got me into breaking. Is I saw like the tough boxes, and I was like, dude, I couldn't drop $300 and just get absolutely disheveled. But I was like, I could drop $30 and get the Eagles. And yeah, from there I fell in love with breaking and the industry of sports cards. But yeah, definitely, it's boxes like that just make you go, yeah. Glad that.
Oh no!
Glad we split costs. We got a Jordan Brooks to 44, and a Brian Breesy silver.
Oh boy!
Yeah, not the best. Not the best. But we pushed through.
Come on, Phoenix H2, save the day. Whoever said to open that one first was a smart individual.
That was Bowen. I applauded him as well. That was a good save. All right. Phoenix H2 has a good amount of color. Hopefully we get the right rookies. We did hit a Stroud out of 99 from Phoenix H2. So something along those lines would be cool.
That's cool.
We got a little patch action maybe, or we got one of them thick boy burner cards that they throw in. It is a thick boy burner. Yeah, I obviously was not in the hobby at that time, but I kind of wish I was, just for that. I know it was not nearly what it is today as far as as widespread. It's a wide stretch. That would have been weird. But I love the idea of buying a case and not necessarily making your money back, but opening the whole case, breaking it down, selling some stuff, getting a few good hits, and enjoying it, and maybe losing a few hundred. To whereas if you do that now, it's just not worth it. And not because I'm a breaker, but honestly, it's instead of buying a case, it makes way more sense to buy into 10 cases of your favorite player or the player that you're chasing or whatever than it does to buy a case by itself. All right, let's see if we can get some fire here. First piece of color we have coming up, we have Kendre Miller, Jair Brown on the rookies, and our first piece of color, Marvin Mims for the Donks to 199. You got an Aaron Jones. What do they call these? Seismic SP. The SP is the photo, the parallel seismic.
Oh, that's Ray Wave.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's my issue here. All right, purple seismic, Kendre Miller to 125 for the Saints.
Yeah, silver seismic is the name.
DeMarvion Overshone, Will Anderson, AJ Brown. Oh, you got a good team.
Come on.
Oh, Dameon Pierce. Oh. Dameon Pierce to 99. 66 of 99.
Happy to see Pierce back on the field. Not happy to see him back in this box.
Yeah, precisely. Fired up Will Anderson insert. All right. Next piece of color. Overshown for Dem Boys to 199. Nick Chubb fired up. Seismic. Oh, Russell Wilson.
Dangerous.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country.
Hey, there we go. All right, Russ is to 199. And we have a flamethrower, CJ Stroud. Wish it was numbered, but, here we are. Ooh, Ace jumping in, grabbing that NIL spot. Dude, it did well last time. Ooh, Deontay Johnson, that's to 50 on the Cotton Candy John. No. All right. Jalen Carter, Jonathan Mingo, Michael Wilson, Silver Seismic, TJ Hawkinson on the hot routes, Ryland,
Hot route.
Zoma, and Amon-Ra St. Brown to 199.
What's up, Tim? Red seismic there. So the out of 50 was fire and ice seismic.
There you go. Has there even been hey, there you go. Devontae Adams, a Raider that's no longer a Raider. How about that? You ask and you shall receive. Tony Pollard, Silver Seismic. Justin Fields, Contours. CJ Stroud, Base. Jahmyr Gibbs, Rookie Rising. Jalen Hurts on the Purple Seismic. That's to 125. And Tua tags. I think, is Tua coming back this week? Did I read that?
Yeah. Yep. And they asked him if he was wearing a guardian cap, and he said no.
Really?
He's like, why? He's like, personal choice.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Tua really hit him with my helmet, my choice. That's insane.
I imagine it's got to be tough for a quarterback to wear that big old thing. They do, but I wonder, is he just gonna not run? Just gonna tell him like, yo, you are now a pocket quarterback, sir. You see Kirk Cousins? Let's watch Kirk Cousins tape together. This is what you do now.
Bro, Kirk Cousins looks like someone tied 2 cinder blocks to him.
Yeah, no, my man has no interest in leaving the pocket. He has no, bro, it's the floor. It's like the game, The Floor is Lava. If you get outside of the tackle box, you're dead.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. All right, we got 21 left in the logo fractor. We have 19 in chat. If anyone feels froggy, we want to get that moving. We can make it happen. We can get that over the line. Dude, I might take a spot or two if we get some traction. Help it close. Because you're ripping that, right, Enzo? Or am I ripping that?
Yeah, I can. You can. No matter.
I saw you had it on your desk earlier. I can rip it.
Yeah.
All right, Tim's in.
Since I won't be here.
That's true.
For simplicity's sake.
I'll save it here so you can help me sort it.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Taking Cousins over 1.5 rushing yards. Tim, I think me and Pop's freest cash every week is Aiden O'Connell and Kirk Cousins under rushing yards.
Dude, Kirk Cousins, they removed it from the book. I cashed it 3 weeks straight, and they removed it from the book. I couldn't bet.
Took Aiden O'Connell this week. 2 units. Easy money.
Yeah, well, then he got injured, so it was even easier. But it was easy money either way.
He's at 8. He's literally had 8 rushes his entire career. I know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And a lot of my other ponies have started to falter. I cashed Austin Eckler receiving yards for like 4 weeks straight, but he cooked me last weekend.
Hey, Zach Moss was back this week, though. We're back on Moss.
Gardner Minshew's somebody that everyone wants to be good enough to be a starter, but he's not. But like no one wants to admit that. Everyone keeps like, oh, just gets the right opportunity, and like it's just no, like he's just not. He's not that good. It's a cool story. He's a good guy.
Like when he came in for you guys and won the game. That was cool.
Yeah, no, and he had the fucking Top Gun jacket. Yeah, and like no, dude, like I want him to be successful, but it's not how it works.
You see what he did with the reporter this year? And he was like smiling, and all of a sudden he just got super serious. He's a weird dude.
He's an odd cat.
He's a weird cat.
All right, quick hit recap. Thank y'all for closing this up. Unfortunately, our Prism team really kind of let us down. I mean, but that's kind of how those boxes go. We've been so hot lately. I was just hoping it was going to be a Stroud out of 8. You guys could hear me squeal.
There you go. You check. Celtics picked up right where they left off, boys.
You gonna repeat?
Yeah, they're saying the Suns. I don't buy it, bro. I feel like they do this every year.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, it's gonna be the Suns, and then somebody gets injured. It's over.
Yeah, I don't see it. I also forgot that my camera was set up for the podcast, so nobody saw me the whole break. That's fine.
Wizards to the moon. Oh boy. Tell him, Jeff.
Yo, Tim, did you see the Koulibaly I have in my repack, dog?
Ooh.
Obsidian RPA to 10. It's pretty hot.
Yes, I mean they are case hits. Pretty desirable case hits.
All right, y'all. Do we want to try to get anything over the line? Or are we gonna circle the wagons for Friday? You know us. We're cool either way, guys. I will say Friday is like a very, very special day for No Flow. We have the live auction case break from CGC with the same day grading. And then, in a rare occurrence, we're going to be hosting Friday night live from the Papa Palace. Both Enzo and I will be in the building. This doesn't happen often. Yeah, so make sure you get those bids in on the WB auctions. People that like
most spots, one gets a free box. Remember, don't forget.
That's true. I will say if you're into Batman or any of the Batman universe characters, Batgirl, Batwoman, Harley Quinn, Robin, all of those people I just named are still 99 cents.
Yeah, tons of good DC characters.
So, Make sure y'all check that out. Football break just went up tonight. That's the 4-box Luminance.
Yep, we got the Bowman Chrome Mega Case up, PYT this time.
Bowen. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. As always, we really appreciate it. Bobby, thanks for joining. Hope you had a good time. Welcome to Flows. Until Friday morning, No Flow Nation. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Go Celtics.
Let's ride.